point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Acumen is the word of the day. Y'all see the title. Blueface, Brian Pumper. The more serious of the issues is Blueface and the 4 years that is alleged and reported that he's received as a probation violation in California, which brings a whole lot to mind on my behalf, on my mama, dead homies. Now, off top, we never, ever celebrate anybody going to jail. We get no pleasure out of that. Outside of someone who has harmed a child, you know, on some weird stuff, and we just trust and believe that something real on the violation side is waiting for them, even though things have gotten tricky in the system, at least out here, with the special needs yards and the influx of people who fit that category is just hard to politic. Salute Bay Machiavelli, keep on flowing TMC. Salute for the super chat, Nick. So, of course, we never celebrate anybody being sentenced to the system. However, the sympathy that will be coming forth from me, typically, normally, especially with the Keyway, is kind of absent because I happen to be privy to information that a lot of people are not privy to. And it involves me retracting my support publicly of Blueface some years ago when I became aware he gave a statement on an individual by the name of Tester from the San Fernando Valley. It's against the code. It is not one of these mainstream situations. It has not gone to trial. For anyone who knows about acquiring paperwork and things of that nature, if you don't go to trial, it's very difficult to get any paperwork associated with any trial. But I am in firsthand knowledge and fully aware that there's an individual that has considered themselves on the run, and considering statute of limitations in California, if I start doing my math, I believe it's typically 7 years. But they've been on the run the better part of 7 years, and maybe they will feel some relief soon. But it's all a result of an alleged altercation they may or may not have had with Blueface out by Santa Clarita, or it could have been Valencia. They're very close on the map if you take a look. But there was an incident where there was an alleged potential robbery, and there was an alleged, I believe, shootout in defense of the robbery, and there was an apprehension by the law of Blueface, and there was a statement made that included not only Cash but Kim Jones as well as witnesses to the said event that caused Blueface to become a victim, which he told the officers. And there's so much detail to the story. This individual happened to be someone he experienced a high school rivalry with, alleged to Blueface. According to Blueface, him and this dude, they had like some competition in football over the, I think, quarterback position or leading wide receiver position. And I believe Blueface had won that competition. Then I believe they even competed for the heart of a female. Classic story. And from what I understand, have been told, Blueface also allegedly won that competition. So apparently that allegedly led to an encounter after Blueface had became Blueface. Not sure if it was Tatiana leading up to it, Tatiana out. However, it was that first blue chain was the one that he was wearing and allegedly relieved of, which allegedly had or factually had no diamonds in it. But however, this is where my lack of concern and sympathy for his plight as a keyway and a convict comes, because I am fully aware that he participated in giving his statement against his alleged robber, right? So therefore, he ain't no good. Ho No 100 know this too. That's why y'all don't know how big of a fraud he is when he even called himself speaking on anything close to politics. But anyway, it's been announced that Cuz got 4 years as a probation violation. I'm not sure what type of probation he was on, because there's probation, and I don't mean summary versus formal, but there's a probation that also comes with something that's called a joint suspension. I am currently on joint suspension, felony probation joint suspension, and I suspect or wonder if he had a joint suspension, because it's not definite, but I understand that the terms were if he violated said probation, he had to complete a certain amount of time. And I see his father online crying, saying it was 4 years. You gotta say the tears, cuz this is a grown crip. Cuz pushed this heavy on camera, even with his said success. And this is what the kids that look up to him and watch got to know. This what come with saying, school your on crip. When you really do that outside of the camera and you try to live up to that persona, when cuz and crip and dead homies is every other word, stints of incarceration tend to come with that. I don't have it heavy in my conversation, but even individuals such as myself who you hear say it from time to time, guess what? There were stints of incarceration that came along with me developing and maintaining that demeanor and that posture and those type of habits. So to see him carry himself the way he does, Pops, I know you wear fingernail polish, but say the tears. Not saying he deserve it, but this come with what we signed up for to a large degree. And Cuz basically been asking for this. Cuz has been provided the luxury and the privilege of being tucked away from these type of activities, right? I've never violated probation. I've been on summary, formal probation multiple times throughout my years. Parole, different story. Probation, I have violated probation one time, but that's when I was on the interstate transpac from Arizona, and I think my probation officer, Navarro, I see him in the building now when I go, but he's no longer my probation officer, and he seems so much more friendly. But back then, 10, 13 years ago, he was an asshole and I had to get stuck in Arizona on probation for like 6 months. I had to live out there. Oh yeah, I was D-knucking back. But anyway, I seen Ho No 100 do a little speech about a summary of the sentencing. And he did some very quick math and suggested that, oh yeah, he got 4 years. That means he gonna do. And with third time, he'll be out 9 months. And he said it with all this confidence, and he tried to act like he's a prison expert. I'm not quite sure that's gonna be true. And I want to give you a little understanding as to why. And as soon as the information is available, we will know via me and my sources exactly what the situation is, because this is CDC he's dealing with, right? And this is some information I requested recently. And this is a loved one of mine who just was recently incarcerated in the California Department of Corrections. And I was just interested in what his release date might be. And he was sentenced to 6 years with that third time, the same third time Wack speaks of, right? And you see his release date with a crime that took place in 2023 in March. He was arrested in August. So he has about a year in, similar to Blueface roughly. And with the third time included, you see his release date with 6 years is 2027. So 6 years is about 2 years off with the third time. That's 2 years less than Blueface with the 4 years. I think 2025 may be a more... Well, hey, shit. God damn it. 2025 could be 9 months away. Cuz might be right. So, that might be what it turned out to be. But this is the thing. I wonder if Tester or his homies, because I've been speaking about this situation with Tester for a long time, for years, and nobody ever chimed in. Sound like I was alone, out on a lone island, almost even making it up, perhaps. You digitalize, but out of nowhere. And for this reason alone, I don't know much about him or anything else that I could think of to agree with him about. But I think it was Swifty Blue. Out of nowhere, maybe 2, 3 years, 4 years down the line, after I had been speaking on the Swifty Blue, spoke out and confirmed it from the surf side. From my understanding, the majority of this time, Blueface has been incarcerated in the Nevada system. That's my cousin, Gar. East the deal, Siete. Rest in peace, Uncle Dog. Love you. Rest in peace, Puto. But, there go your blue wrench, scrap. But, I'm not sure if it's going to be the same experience trying to jail in California as it was in Nevada with those politics swirling. Because even though the Serenos didn't trust me enough to put the paperwork in my hand, just based on everything that's involved, they probably trust their inner circle enough to send some screenshots amongst one another. They didn't even want the government name in my knowledge. And Tester is just out there. That's all they was comfortable. I've been pressing. I'm very close to the source that's very close to Tester and them. However, because he has been deemed, allegedly, according to Blueface, a wanted felon based on his statement, there's very little information that they are willing to give me. However, when the chain first came up missing, I was invited to come photograph myself with the chain, but I just wasn't that interested in doing so. But I do have video of the chain in my people's possession. That's how I'm aware of the fact that it has no diamonds in it. But I'm just saying, if y'all thought y'all knew, you might not know. It'd be different in La La Land.
The culture, California set the trend of who we are today, man, in the South. The Crips started 50 years ago. You fast forward to 2020, man, you got niggas dying and killing down here behind Grape Street, behind Hoover Street, and they ain't never been and they ain't never going and they ain't never seen it. But they'll kill you behind it. They die represented. They hurt their mamas for it. They abandon their children to represent. You see what I'm saying? So Confucius once said, he who controls images controls minds. Y'all gave us these images.
Them G's don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is La La Land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
Royal blue Dodger hat matched with the blue ring. Royal blue Chuck tees with big blue shoestrings. Not the hockey team, no, we the true kings. Infrared carbine, that's how we do things. Most of these niggas smoke La La, man. You can call this law scandalous a La La Land. The home of Tookie, OJ and O'Shea. Think it's for play out here, nigga, okay. The G is over all, y'all just like to hate. And we know dating's old, but we just like to skate. We stay flossing from Carson to Slauson. The grass is greener from here to Pasadena. It's Southern California, but it's still gon' rain. Big bullets get wet and I feel your pain. We love to set, that's all we got out here. It's so cold in these streets that it's hot out here.
Them G's don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is La La Land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
It ain't a game out here, you
Find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fitted, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real. It's like a demon that's inside us that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La La Land. Don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is La La Land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
La La Land, run that up. It's everywhere, all digital platforms. Y'all know I was.
Snake in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.